Hello, once again I welcome you to my channel. You watch this video to last. If you like, subscribe please. Today the topic is about preposition. What is a preposition? A preposition is a word which shows the relationship between two things. It is placed before a noun or a pronoun. Here we are going to discuss prepositions of location. We do have the words like at, in and on. How and when it is used. As I told you that we are going to discuss about these three. These three refers. At talks about point, on talks about surface, that is exterior, in talks about area or volume, that is interior. Now I shall explain what is point, what is a point, surface as well as area and volume. Here what is a point? The noun that follows is treated as a point. I repeat once again, the noun that follows is treated as a point. What is a surface now? Here the relationship of an object is defined with respect to a surface on which it rests, on the upper part, on the exterior, that is called surface. Then comes what is area or volume. Here the object is placed, an object is placed within a boundary or it is confined to a volume. Here it talks about the interior. Now we shall know with examples how at, in and on is used. I have taken three examples using at, in and on. You see the first example. My car is at the house. Another example, there is a new roof on the house. There is a new roof on the house. Another example, it is with on. Another example, there are 5 rooms in the house which has a lovely fireplace in the living room. If you see, all these three explains a question of the form where is dash? Where is dash? For example, where is the car and where is the roof? Another question is where is the fireplace? But each gives different information. Each explained differently. For example, if you see this talks about the location where it is near the house. Now if you see the second example, there is a new roof on the house where we see the house is a surface on which an object is placed and it talks of, and that is treated as a surface. Whereas you take the third example where it talks about three-dimensional, where it is divided into rooms and in that room there is an object called fireplace and it is divided. So though first one talks about location, second one talks about surface, third, it talks about that which is interior, which is inside. The three, though it gives different information, but it gives the question of the form where is dash? Where is dash? Now, at is used for many purposes. But we have discussed that we will talk about the location, how at is used as a location. Here I have given three examples. You see this. After that, I will discuss at how it is used in another forms. You see here, first one, he lives at Hyderabad. Of all the preposition, mind you, I want to tell you, of all the preposition, at is least specific. Means it gives a point, but it doesn't give the actual. For example, actual information. For example, you see here, he lives at Hyderabad. Hyderabad is a big place. Where he lives at Hyderabad. It is a least specific. I told you, at is the preposition which has very least specific. We must add some information to get broader idea. Here you see, he is at home. Where is he? He is at home. At home, he may be in the room, or he may be outside at his home. Next, another example. My son is at school. He may be in the classroom, he may be in the office room, or he may be in the ground. But he is at school. You write down these three examples. After that, I will tell you how it is used in other forms. I have taken some examples where at is used. You see this example. He will come at 4 o'clock. This example talks about proximity of time, that is nearness of time. It talks about time. Here another example, you see, he came at noon. These examples talk about time, whereas you see other examples. Rice sells at rupees 50 a kilo. Another example, at what price is this sold? Here, if you see this example, it talks about the value or price. It talks about proximity of value, or you can say price. Another example I have given, you see here, she is looking at him. Here, at talks about direction. At talks about direction. You see here in the beginning, these two examples talks about what you call time, and these two examples talks about value or price, and the last example talks about the direction or what it is aimed at. Right now. Next I have taken in and on, how we have to use. You see these 4 examples. First one, 3 players are practicing on the field. I have used on here. In the same way, 3 cows are grazing in the field. Another example, the frost made patterns on the window. Another example, last example, a face appeared in the window. A face appeared in the window. Now, I will explain to you. When a space is used as a surface, then we have to use on. When the same space is used as an area which is a fenced, which is a boundaried, where there is a construction of a compound or a wall, then we have to use in. You see here 3 players are practicing on the field. Here it talks about the surface. When 3 cows are grazing in the field, it talks about an area. You see the same window. The frost made pattern on the window. Here we are talking about the surface of the window. Whereas a face appeared in the window, where it is what you call a shape will be there, triangle. In that, if it is inside, interior, then we talk about in. And especially sometimes we use on and in, especially when the space is used as an area or in the window. Right now, this is an important segment. In and on is used for means of transportation. Mind you, in and on is used for means of transportation. In is used with a car, whereas on is used with the public transportations. Like, for example, in the car, on the bus, on the plane, on the train, on the ship. These four, bus, plane, train and ship, considered as public transport. Public transport. Another English people, they make a distinction. When these means of transportation like bus, plane and train, ship, when it is in stationary, when it is not moving, they use that I am in the ship. When it is moving, when the carrier is moving, when it is in motion, they use on. Mind you, in is used for with a car, on is used with public transportations like bus, plane, train and ship. But the distinction is sometimes the English people, when it is what you call stationary, when it is not moving, then they use sometimes in. But when it is moving or when it is in motion, they use on. Write on please. Before ending this class, in a more what you call easier way, some say that when you can move in that vehicle which you are going, you have to use on. When you are unable to move or stand, you can use in. Another example, finally, you must come on time. In the same, in, you must come in time. See, I have taken two examples. You must come on time, you must come in time. Come on time means you must be on time, not before and not after. Whereas you must come in time refers that you must come before, not after. I repeat once again, you must come on time means you must not come before or you must not come after, you must be on right time. Whereas in come in time refers that you must come before, you must not come late. So I have ended this. We shall meet in the next video. Until then, goodbye.